Well, I really think that goals can be a big trap in life. That's right. We make a goal and then we just work like hell to achieve that number or whatever it is. I'm going to make $1 million, or I'm going to own 80,000 properties, or whatever the heck it is. Yep. And actually we find, at least I found, when I have a goal like that, man, I find any way to reach that goal, whether it's, like a skimming the edges or how much is ethical. Well, everybody else does that, so I'll do this. I could do it too. And things, you wind up maybe doing things that you don't think that are right. But if everybody else doing it, and that's how it's going to achieve your goal, if you cheat a little here, and you'll get your goal faster or whatever. And I think, God, I mean, it's just a trap. You wind up spending your whole life just chasing something. You're not even sure that that's a value. Sure, and hey, it sounds like it's great. I want a lot of money, I want $1 million or whatever. And the data show that people, after they make a certain amount of money, like even $30,000 or more, the happiness factor is about the same. Sure, people got poor are unhappy, but when the income level goes up to like the middle somewhere, man, how much money you have doesn't really improve a lot to happiness. And we're spending all our time going after that goal, and it's probably just something from external. We think it's good because we want to show the guy down the street who has a bigger house. Now, I'm going to have a big house too, or we're going to accumulate as much money as possible. Why? You're spending your whole life doing that, your whole days doing that. And I know I wanted to be on the New York Times bestseller list, so I did that, and I got it. And what did I do that day? Wow. I just called everybody on my Rolodex and bragged about I was on the New York Times bestseller. And what did that really do? And then I had to go to work the next day. And that's why I think it's a trap. If you're working for some quantitative, goal or marker or line in the sand, sure, maybe it helps you with your motivation. But remember, you're spending your whole day doing that. So maybe you're spending your whole day, every day, doing stuff that you really shouldn't be doing. Things that you don't really even think is important, just to get that money, because that's important to you, And then you're wasting a whole bloody life, aren't you? And it's so easy to get trapped because we live, with our peers in society, and everybody says what we should do, and, we drool at the mouth, all these rich people or whatever that is. And God, why are they really happy? No, they're just as unhappy or happy as people making 40 grand a year. They're making $1 million a year. So that's why, and if you're spending your whole life doing something like that, wow, that's a waste of life to my mind. So sure, you want to contribute. Sure, you want to get money to live so you're not a burden to other people. But you just have to be careful, that you're working for something that somebody put in your head and you don't even really know why. And I think how you live your life every day is important. That's what you're spending your life. Your life isn't spent when you have that $1 million, and doing something like that, that's sensational. Then you want 2 million, then you want 5 million. It's like any drug. You just don't have enough. Once you get a little, I got more. You don't know why the hell you're doing it after a while. But if you have some kind of process, how are you going to live your life every day? Are you going to have fun doing? Are you going to feel that you're making a contribution every day? Man, now you're joyful. Now you're happy every day. Now you feel satisfied. And then at the end of that, whether you get to the gazillion dollars or not, man, you're happier, I believe. Now, this is my own, because you're doing it the way that feels good for you. You're listening to your inside. Remember, I think your heart is smarter than your brain. So many of us sin. It's easy to get caught up in our society or chasing stuff we don't even know why the hell we're chasing. Going around in circles, I remember my mother used to always say, well, if Johnny jumped off a bridge, your friend, I used to come home and say, well, I want to go and do this. But Johnny's doing it. Well, just because Johnny's doing it doesn't mean you have to do it. If Johnny jumps off a bridge, would you jump off a bridge too? And that's what we all have to think about, I think. So be careful of the goals, because if you set a goal and you focus on getting that, you're gonna, nibble at the edges of other things that you'll be more proud of yourself doing. So that's why how you live your life every day, I think, is more important by achieving some number, or the number of houses, or the size of your automobile, or what. You gotta live every day. That's the most important day of your life, not when you get that one afternoon. I remember when I got the New York Times bestseller list. I call all my friends on my Rolodex and brag, and I had to go to work the next day. So we all have to do that. So what is going to work the next day? That's where you want to get satisfaction in life. Every day is given you.